All right, so the Barclays is back today on Friday. I think is Burnley v City. So let's do some predictions for the season. Let's go with Luton. I think Luton are definitely going to be finishing in 19th place. Let's see next. City. City are winning the league. They'll be first. Yeah, City are winning the league. Liverpool. I think with Liverpool, it's a tricky one. Like we got this Moses Caicedo situation lurking in the background. I'm not gonna touch on that. I think Liverpool in essence are better than they were last season, but like a lot of the issues that we had last season are still there, and we have no DM. That is a massive issue. The fact that we have no DM. I'm gonna have us a fourth because we finished fifth last year. I think we're slightly better than last year, but we have loads of issues. I'm gonna have us 4-5, but I'm gonna back my team and say fourth for now. West Ham, I think West Ham are gonna have a painfully mediocre season. I'm gonna put them around 12th this year. Sheffield United, bottom, rock bottom, absolutely dreadful. I think they're actually gotten worse from the Championship. Yeah, I think like their team, they've lost like their best player. I've looked at their squad. Set man that I saw from when they last were in the Premier League are still there, and a bunch of names I never heard of. So sorry, in my ignorance, I'm gonna have them 20th. Arsenal gonna have another good season. Unfortunately, they will be pipped to the league by Manchester City. I'm gonna have them second, but I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal win the league. I don't necessarily believe that Arsenal have gotten better, but they had a really good team anyways. I just think they've strengthened in their team. Like they're not necessarily a better team than they were last year in terms of the players that they've signed, but they've bought more bodies and they have like a fuller squad. So I expect them to challenge. I think they'll still like relatively fall short regardless. Brentford, my hometown. Well, it's not really my hometown, but it's one of the closest clubs near me. I'm gonna have Brentford. They'll be okay. They'll be standard. I'll have them like 11th. Chelsea, I'm gonna have Chelsea 6. I have no idea how to predict Chelsea. I have no idea if they're good, if they're not good. Like I've seen them in pre-season, they look pretty good. They still have glaring issues such as in midfield. They're looking to strengthen that up. So they have issues in midfield, some issues in attack. Like I don't know what you're gonna get from a Mudryk. Jackson looked good in preseason, but that's preseason, so I don't know what you're gonna get from him in terms of goals and the whole squad. Like how are they gonna score goals? And also defensively, like they have loads of defensive players, but they've never really played together before. So I don't really know how to judge them. I'm gonna go with 6 for now, purely because I believe in Poch a bit. Tottenham, yeah, I'm gonna have Tottenham like 8th. I don't really know what to make of Tottenham, to be honest with you. Just another team that's just existing. I have no idea what to make of their season, what they have. They're about to lose Harry Kane. They still got good players. I know nothing about Ange Postecoglou, so I have no basis to go on here. So I'm just gonna go with 8th. Bournemouth are gonna have a good season. I think Bournemouth are gonna have a good season. I'm gonna have them in the top 10. I'm gonna have them 10th. They're probably my biggest shout for the season. I think I'm gonna have them in 10th place. I think they'll be good. I like some of the signings that they've done this season. Yeah, and I think they'll be a decent team. Forest are gonna be still in the Premier League by the end of the season. Nothing too special. I'm gonna have them about 16th place. All right, let's go quickly. Brighton, I'm going to have Brighton in about 9th. Villa, I'm going to have Villa about 7th. People think Villa are going to touch top 6. I don't see it, but I wouldn't be shocked because I have them in 7th place. But I think they'll be about 7th. Newcastle, 5th. 5th spot gets Champions League this year, so they're still going to get Champions League. I think they're just going to fall off because I believe we should be better. I think they benefited off of like other teams really being really bad, and they were really good. Don't get me wrong, they were really good. I wouldn't be surprised if they're top four again, but I'm going to have us above them. So I'm going to have them on about 5th. Fulham, 14th place. Don't care. Palace, 13th place. United, I'm going to have United 3rd. I don't think anything that they've done this summer has made them better. So I expect them to be in the same place that they were last year because I don't think they've gotten any better. But I think they're solid. I think they're a solid team. Yeah, relegation. Relegation. You losing your manager a week before the start of the season? Like, that's crazy. Like, you lost your manager, you've lost your best player, you can't score goals. Like, that's a crazy way to enter the league. They're getting relegated. Burnley, I have you just surviving in 17th place. And finally, we got Everton, another mediocre season, which unfortunately will not lead to you lot getting relegated. So I'll have you in 15th.